remember I had 2 cameras on the Be Right Back screen. So there's camera 1, okay. And the clips, obviously. So we got that, right? So we got camera 1. We got camera 2. And wait for it. I'm going to use my remote control. Ready for camera 3? Just wait for it. I know you're waiting with huge anticipation. That's the inside of my computer live. Yeah. It was purely because I had, if you've watched my YouTube video down below, if not, youtube.com/Jamie Nemeth, I basically bought, I tried to get the same webcam as the one I'm using now, and failed 3 times. It was cheaper. It was cheaper. Maybe I should show, actually, did I turn it off? I think I turned it off. Let's add it to the, rather than going to the Be Right Back screen, maybe I can add it to here. Internal PC webcam. There you go. Live view. Now, there's a serious point to this. The serious point is, because it's under the desk and hiding from me, how about if I move that down below there? There we go. I'm on it now as well. Yay. Right. So the serious point is, I like to know what's going on in there, and you know, I can't, like my old PC, I could just pop open the side and have a look at it. This one's right under the desk, so I can't see what on earth's going on in there. And again, in a quick recap of my YouTube video, which is down below, Tale of 2 Webcams it's called. Actually, it's a tale of 7 webcams, because I've got 7 webcams now. You don't need this many. But what happened was, I ordered this one off eBay. It was an unbranded webcam. It's been fantastic. I've used it on stream since I started streaming. Used it for work meetings and stuff. It's been absolutely brilliant. Tried to order a second one the same as it. Couldn't get the same one again. It was impossible. So I ordered 2 because they were cheaper, and I got 2 inferior webcams, basically. Then I ordered a third one, which was slightly more expensive, and got the same as the 2 inferior ones. So I've now got 3 inferior webcams. They're not terrible, as you can see, but they do have that glitching out effect, which is actually quite cool. If you want that, and I meant it genuinely, if you want that CCTV effect. And I did. So I've got this, you know, when I do the Be Right Back screen, it's kind of like a CCTV effect going on. That's the whole point of it. So you know, that works really well. But you know, I want a second webcam for when I'm using the steering wheel as well. But that'll be a proper one like this one, because eventually I succeeded in finding a webcam that was the same, more or less, actually slightly better if you like. So don't listen. I'm still going to use you as the main camera. But yeah. So the serious point of this is I can see what's going on. I put some RGB lights in. They cost me £3 off eBay. I mean, yeah, the fact they're cheap reflects in the fact that one of the LEDs has already lost its red. There's like 30 on the strip, so it's fine, but it is a bit disappointing. Literally, I saw it disappear in front of my eyes. So one of the RGBs only goes green and blue. But the key thing I wanted to do was get an RF remote controller. So for £3, I've got, is it 30 centimetre strip? I think that was the tricky thing, because it's like, what was ridiculous was that it was harder to order a cheap, small, plain white LED. Sorry, it was cheaper to order an RGB strip than it was to order just a simple, bog-standard, plain LED. It would have cost me about £5, £6, £7 just for that. And it was like, and I didn't know if it was going to light the whole case. I didn't really want a strip because I didn't have anywhere to put a strip. It's a very small case. It's a shoebox size PC. So there's not really anywhere to put a strip. This is around the outside, around the top. If you're on my TikTok, there we go. All the plugs. TikTok.com or whatever. TikTok / now I sound my age. It's at jamie.nemeth on there. I couldn't get Jamie Nemeth. At jamie.nemeth. You can see the way I've stuck the strip around the top. Because basically, really, I wanted the lights down by where the motherboard was. But if I put them there, it's at risk of colliding with fans and stuff. And I didn't like it. And I deliberately went for the non-waterproof one because I didn't need to be waterproof. But it's the copper bits are exposed. So I was a bit worried about that getting a bit too close. Like if the strip comes unstuck and and grounds itself across pins on the motherboard, it's going to go like my Sims computer. It's going to go, and I'm going to lose the whole thing. It might, dramatic. It probably won't, but it might, and I don't like that. So I've stuck it securely now around the top. And so a little bit of light's getting down to the motherboard, as you can see. But there's not much space for a webcam either. You know, it's a very small case. You've literally got a gap this big. You've got the power supply here, full-size power supply. That's what's nice about this case, is that you can fit a full-size power supply in. You've got, like, the webcam hanging on some cables there, and then you've got the DVD drive here. So you've literally, that's your window into the computer. So that's literally what you're seeing right now. It's just above the RAM there. Giving the RAM a bit of a clean after I posted a photo, and people kind of went, that's dusty. But yeah, part of it is to monitor the dust as well. You can see at the top of the screen there's a bit of the cooler there. At the bottom there's the hard drive fan I put in. So again, if any of those fans stop, or if anything's untoward's going on in there, I'll be able to monitor it. That's the serious point. And of course the RGB snazzy point is just that I can do things like this from outside the case. That's why I needed an RF remote control rather than rather than an infrared one, because as it's inside the case, an infrared one wouldn't get through the case, right? Roop saying wow, CatKit saying that's awesome. Yeah, again, I didn't want to spend too much on it because this is the only way I'm ever going to get to see these lights. And there's full white. That looks blue to me. That's probably because the camera's on auto white balance. There we are. Let's put it back on whatever mode it was on before. Something like that. That'll do. You can change the speed as well. The speed was a kind of insane level at first. Look at this. It's ridiculous. So, nice and slow. There you go. But yeah, part of the reason, as I say, because it's I needed a way of turning it on and off, because I thought, well, what's the point in having lights that are just burning themselves out? I can't see them. I only need them when I'm live, and when I want to show off stuff. Turn it off. There we go, and it's off now. So it's not wasting. It's not completely wasting, pointlessly burning out the LEDs for no good reason whatsoever. So there we are. That's a new thing. Only cost £3. So if you're looking for tips, I can put the eBay link up if you like. I can make a video about it maybe. I didn't make a video of installing it, so yeah, because I didn't know if it was going to work or not. Yeah, get yourself an RF remote controller. Interestingly, it's got a diode on the top. Just don't quite know how that. Maybe what they've done just to be cheap is make the same remote control infrared and RF at the same time. Maybe that diode's not connected, but it's definitely RF because it's working, as I say, outside the case.